Our next presenter, a two-time winner at the CCBAs, just celebrated a very special birthday. Bad Kitty's birthday bash at New York Public Library yesterday may well have been the party of the year, was it? Who was there? Well, okay. And we would expect nothing less, since Bad Kitty and her legendary antics were created by a comic genius who collects Pez dispensers, unknowingly consulted on the movie You've Got Mail. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to ask him, and prescribes the following rules for life. No loud meowing outside after 8 o'clock p.m. Don't scratch any furniture that doesn't come from IKEA, and don't play with catnip and drive at the same time. Please welcome Nick Bruhl.
Thank you, Kate. All right, so it's great to be here during Children's Book Week. Bad Kitty would be pleased. Hey, who do you think would win in a fight? Kate DiCamillo or Walter Dean Myers? All right, sorry. It's great to be here during Children's Book Week. Bad Kitty. Okay, let's not pretend I'm the only person in the room that hasn't contemplated who would win in a fight between Kate DiCamillo and Walter Dean Myers. All right, show of hands. Who would say Walter Dean Myers would win the fight? Oh, don't even put him into the debate. He gets enough attention. Kate DiCamillo. Who would say Kate? Oh, all right. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty overwhelming majority. I didn't expect. All right. Anyway. It's great to be here during Children's. Okay, I see your point. I mean, she's wiry, she's fast, but you know, Walter Dean Myers, he's got the reach, right? He's got those 10-pound guns on either side that could really put you down. All right. It's great to, and he's got heat vision. Walter Dean Myers has heat vision, and that's got to be a factor. All right, so moving on. It's great to be here during Children's Book Week. Bad Kitty would be pleased that animals are well represented in this category, including a cat with many names and a bean dog, which purports to be a dog, but I'm not so sure. And don't forget the creatures that make parents of 3rd and 4th graders scratch their head lice. The 3rd to 4th grade category is rounded out by two poignant tales, one of a young rabbit who sets out for El Norte in search of his father, a migrant worker, and the other of a young girl learning about her great-grandfather's journey from Italy to America, where his diary and objects kept in matchboxes. Wouldn't it be nice to have someone come on stage and read a bit from each? What do you say to that disembodied voice?
It sure would.
Wait, I have an idea. I'm thinking of something. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so. Beandog builds a nugget slingshot and puts nugget in it. Are you ready? No, stop, this isn't what I was thinking. Wait! One day, my mom made a terrible, awful discovery. Head lice. There were bugs in my hair, and they were laying eggs. My head really itched. What in the heck were they doing up there? Cougars are sometimes called the cat of many names. In addition to cougar, this animal is also known as mountain lion, panther, painter, puma, catamount, and has more than 30 other names. What's in the little boxes? My diary. What's a diary? A way to remember what happens to you. Usually it's a book people write in. When I was your age, I had a lot I wanted to remember, but I couldn't read or write, so I started this. Open the first one. After waiting and worrying long into the night, the rabbit family finally went to bed, except for Poncho. I have to find my father, he thought. He packed Papa's favorite meal, mole, rice and beans, a heap of still warm tortillas, and a jug full of fresh agua miel. He placed it in a mochila to carry on his back and headed out.
The Children's Choice Book Award finalists for Book of the Year in grades 3 to 4 are Beandog and Nugget, The Ball by Charisse Miracle Harper, Bugs in My Hair by David Shannon, Cougar by Stephen Person, The Matchbox Diary by Paul Fleischman, illustrated by Bagram Ibatuline, Pancho Rabbit and the Coyote, A Migrant's Tale by Duncan Tonatiu.
Can we hear it for Jordana? She did just a bang-up job reading, and she does it every year. She does an amazing job. And the winner is, of the 3rd to 4th grade book of the year, Bugs in My Hair, David Shannon.
Oh, man. What is wrong with kids these days? Oh, this is awesome. Either this means that a lot of kids like the book, or an awful lot of kids have head lice. So, I didn't know anything about head lice till my daughter came home with bugs in her hair. And then what I really learned was that every time I mentioned it to anybody, our little problem, they all said the same thing. They all said, "Oh, God, I remember when I had them," or my kid had them. And I realized it was this huge secret, and it was time to blow the lid off of that. So I wrote it in the hopes that, kids wouldn't feel so bad about it, because there really wasn't much need to. And I heard today about a kid who read the book, and now he wants to have head lice. He's looking for someone with them, just to rub up again. So that's probably going a little too far, but So too many people to thank. Everybody that the retailers and Scholastic and teachers, librarians that have helped not only this book but all my books. And in this case in particular, I wanted to thank the people at Scholastic's book clubs and book fairs for getting this directly into the schools, which is, it's kind of like the bugs themselves. You got to get them in. If the books go in, the bugs come out. Also the school nurses, I want to thank them in particular. The Children's Book Council, what a great idea it is to have kids read and vote, because readers make better voters, don't they? And then I kept looking at this. It's like they've come to take me home. So, anyway, thank you, and thank you especially to all the kids out there. I'm just thrilled they like this book so much. So, thank you.